There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is Ghostbox.
Hey everybody, welcome to Ghostbox Live. My name is Greg Bach, and thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope everyone has been having a good week. I hope that Sunday has been good for everybody, and I hope also that as we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, if you are one of those people who get gifts for everybody, that is going well for you, because I know it can be a very stressful time of the year. So, I just hope that everyone is doing well. And so let's see, tonight we are going to do some spirit box work for a little bit, see what happens. Before we get started, and I know some of you already said that you've done so, can you please share this out? And we can see if we can get some people. We don't have a lot of people on tonight, which is fine. It's, that time of year, I think, where, I know I'm exhausted. Sundays are a very tough day getting everything out. So I can only imagine, a lot of people are just like, tired, done, out of it, whatever. I totally get it. But if anyone else wants to join in, that is always good. Always happy to see more people here. And we'll just see how long we go tonight. It doesn't have to even be too terribly long, but just to kind of see if we can pick up anybody or anybody coming through for us. So, that's always important. Now, a couple other things that I want to talk about real fast before we get too much into it. Today we had intuitive medium Jennifer Leon, which was really cool. She did one question readings for us. That was great. Next week on Ghostbox Radio, we're going to have on a friend of mine. He's an author, Daniel Myers. Dan Myers, as I always know him on. He is the author of Alejandra Rising. It's first a book of trilogy that he is writing. And as I said in the show earlier today, what I love about this is, we'll talk about the book, obviously, and it's a very good book, but we're also going to talk about how you don't give up on your dreams of being an author, being whatever. And that is, I think Dan did a really good job of that, and definitely want to talk about that. All right. Shall we come back here? Oh, gosh. Come on. Oh, we're being difficult, aren't we? Come on. We haven't had you on in a little while. There we go. Oh, it's been a while since we've had this little dude on, isn't it? You're probably all wondering if he just quit and left the house. But here we are. Here we go, liney butt, right? How are you? Now we can do some spirit box work, right? What do you think? Can we do some spirit box work now? How many of you are just waiting for him to turn on me and just like rip my face off? I know I am. Every week I'm actually surprised that he doesn't do that. He got me earlier this week really bad in my leg when I was trying to go down the stairs. I don't think he always remembers his own strength or his own claw sheerness, right? All right. Thank you. So yeah. So that's Linus. I shall be looking forward to wearing fur tomorrow. So what was I saying? That Dan, it's a really good way of talking about how you should always believe in your dreams and whatnot. So definitely check it out if you can. That would be really cool if you all could take it. And hello. There's a lot of people here that we haven't seen in a while. So good to see you. And now because I picked up Linus, he's going to lick anything plasticky in the house. So that really grades on me. So this should be fun. Let's see what else we want to talk about. Speaking of Miss Jennifer Lee, I've been asked, and I'm honored by Shannon and Jennifer to be on their show this week on The Calling, The Forgotten Files. There's a Facebook page that's called The Calling, Forgotten Files Podcast. that's what we're going to be broadcasting on. It'll be this Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be talking about ITC. We're going to be talking also about mediumship, using, with using equipment, not using equipment. I think it's going to be a really interesting program, and I'm very grateful that that they had asked me to be a part of it. That is really cool. So that's going to be this Thursday, and then I'm trying to think if there's anything else coming up. There was some stuff, but that got moved. So that is kind of what's going on, as we're getting closer to Christmas, and so yeah, I just I think that's all I really have at the moment. Just also, like last Tuesday, we're going to do the experimental files with and try to get Elizabeth Borden to come through, and I ended up canceling Tuesday. And I just got to tell y'all that as I have been working through my house, because when my ex-wife came through to take her stuff, she kind of gave it the old, like, let's go through everything and not put anything back. So it looks like that somebody ransacked the house, and it's, with my travel and everything else, I hadn't been able to really do like any of the work that I wanted to do on it. So what happens is that when I do work on it, or I'm trying to get through something, some other stuff may suffer. So like the Tuesday nights, even though I might say we're going to do a Tuesday, and at the last minute I might cancel, not purposely, but it sometimes happens because I'm just either working or trying to get done with stuff. And when we bring on Lizzie Borden, when we try to reach out to her, we will not ask any of that. This was something that Sam Beltrusis, his book Related to Evil, he is related to Lizzie Borden. And so last week, after he was on my radio show, I had asked permission to reach out to her, because I just didn't want it to be like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to do it. It's just because he said, I'd really appreciate it if you don't bring up that stuff. And to me, that's a good challenge of trying to bring through somebody that famous, but not go with the stuff that we all know about. And I know that's hard. I know that's super hard. I don't disagree with any of that. But at the same time, what are we trying to achieve here? Are we just trying to achieve and this isn't me picking on you, Annette, just please know that this is actually myself thinking about it for myself as well. That is it about us getting good communication, or just trying to, focus on a period of life that we know about? And so that is, the question. And so I did tell Sam that we won't do any of that. And that I think that's a good exercise for us, to be honest. So, and I haven't been, and that's a place I'd love to go, but it's expensive, isn't it? It's a very, maybe, you all, paranormal royalty, you probably didn't have to pay. People like me, plebs, we have to pay to get in these places, and it's not cheap. I'd love to see that. I really would. That would be really cool to see. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We also have, as usual, we have our table set up with our you can't tell. That's the thing that's kind of a bummer, is you can't tell that that's a Ouija board underneath that Christy Ayers had created for me. We showed it one night. And really, once I get this place in order, I might see if there's a better way to light it or whatever else. It's absolutely beautiful. And she is, I think, I haven't actually talked to her in a little while. As she's managing Hotel Josephine now. And it's just been crazy for me. But I believe that she's still taking requests to do them. She'll charge you for it, obviously, but the work on it is absolutely stunning. So if you want to reach out to Christy Ayers and do it, then please do so. And yeah, the bell is still upstairs. I packed it all up for where did we go? When did we just have her? Oh, over at the Anderson House in Wabasha. We did a show there, and we I packed everything up because I'm just trying to keep it all sane over here, and so I haven't unpacked it. So that's something that we're trying to when I think about it, because I actually totally forgot about it. I looked at this and I'm like, I didn't even really think about it. So thank you for the reminder. Uh, well, yes, but this is solid. This is absolutely solid. There isn't you can't put it underneath. Maybe something above that kind of comes down. And so I asked Christy, and once again, we haven't really spoken in a while. So there's probably about a million other things that she has going on at the moment. That is, this is, if this happens, it'll happen eventually. I actually want to do a negative looking version of this board that is where it's black, it's actually either white or see-through, and everything else is black. The etching is black, and without the wood underneath it. So there'd be like little four like legs, small like thin legs under each four sides, and then you could light it from underneath coming up. And it might even be maybe not clear, but maybe frosted or something like that, and we had talked about that and we hadn't really gone too further, but I think that might be kind of cool. So it's lit underneath. Um, so that's something because it's very, very beautiful. It is actually very much tailored to uh, what Ghostbox is. She put the logo on there, and she put a cat right here is a cat that you can't tell. I'll have to lift it up at some point again. The cat, like with a sheet over it, like a ghost. And so it's very cool. It's really neat. And this just looks, unfortunately, just looks like a shiny table, and it's anything but. And then um, we also have our planchette as well. Um, so you got that. So that's what all that's about. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Let's see here tonight. What we have on the table, we have our Ovilus 5, and so far it says Jack, Jack, Jack. We have two REM pods that look like lanterns. Those are from D's Ghosts. We have the yes and no box that is from Brad from Crack Skull Paranormal, which I haven't taken the REM pods anywhere, but I've taken the yes and no boxes all over the place with me. So like the no fell off of it because I've taken it everywhere. These were set up actually at Ohio State. They've been with us, I think, to the Octagon Mansion, McIntyre. It's been all over the place. So there is just a lot of stuff that places that we've taken it to. So and it certainly has worked a number of times at McIntyre Villa. So and then of course we have Flashlight. And then yeah, I got to remind myself to get the bell out here. I just haven't really thought about it. And then not being on as often as I'd like to be, you just kind of forget about this stuff sometimes. So we got that. And then we got, of course, our holy water and everything else that kind of keeps us in check. So yeah, that is very much what it is. So let's see here. What do we want to do? Should we do some spirit box communication? Just trying to see. Do some protection, do all that good stuff, and just kind of see where the night takes us. Quite honestly, I feel it sounds very casual when I say it this way, like a free for all, but I mean it truly is. Like let's kind of see what kind of information, what kind of communication we get through, any voices that come through, anybody that comes through that's very familiar sounding. Um, and just kind of go from there to see what we come up with, right? Um, and just let's just have a good night with it. So let's do some protection for those of you who are interested in doing protection. Not everybody wants to, but basically, what we now I'm gonna you can just be careful about that, because that is intention. As much as you might be saying what's on your mind, but you're closing a door right now. And I would challenge you not to do that, because you're already being like, well, it's not as good as last time. In that, you may not be saying that in words, but that is what you're saying, Amanda. I would challenge you not to do that, so we have the opportunity to have a good evening. Because as soon as, I mean, we have just started, okay? So anything is possible, anything can happen. So I would just be very careful about putting any sort of disclaimers on stuff, because it's as simple as that, unfortunately. That is what, because you're putting it out there as well. So I would suggest not doing it that way. That's all I would say about that. And I know that sounds like I'm telling you all what to do, but I'm also trying to teach as well, in a sense. Just like, we are all here for the same thing. We're all here for communication. We're all here for trying to reach out to spirit and whatnot. So I feel like my role is a little bit about helping us get there, and helping us be creating the way to get there. So it's a suggestion is what I'm giving you. So once again, let's look at our heart chakra, and let's just kind of be very still with it, and think positivity, and think, okay, if you don't think that the energy is as high as last week, ask for the energy to come in, ask for that energy of love and light, ask for that energy of your loved ones to come through, ask for your friends to come through, your spirit guides, all that stuff. Spirits that, in the case of like Denise, spirits that she is familiar with, that she's friends with, can they come through and join us tonight? Those are the type of things that we want to do. Let's do let's be on the positively. And so that is, and Amanda, I think that's what I'm talking about. You're putting out the intention of not a lot of energy. You're saying it's happening. All I'm saying is just don't even worry about the energy. It'll come if it comes. We'll get there. Just enjoy the night. Just enjoy the work. Spirit, starting at our heart. Imagine, calling upon your loved ones, your relatives, your spirit guides, starting right here. Imagine a white glow that is coming from your heart and emanating outwards. And the more it's emanating, the more of the energy that you could feel coming through. It's positive. Tonight, what we want to do is we want to speak to spirits of love and light. We want to speak to spirits of love and above. Only spirits that want to talk to us and be, help us, and we can maybe help them. And any other spirit that comes to us that doesn't have that intention, we're not interested in talking with them. So just imagine it getting bigger and bigger, and imagine that energy growing and that light growing. And what we're hoping for is that it grows enough so it's covering us. And that's like a shield, and shields are good because those are protections. We want to have protections. And then once that's there, and maybe you can feel the energy now, it is building. What you do, if you want, is I like to push the energy outwards and really ask for protection of my entire house, because there are people in here who are not taking part. There are animals in here who I think are possessed anyway. And so we just want to be able to have um, everything to feel good. Okay. So just work on that for a second. Protection. Just reading here. It is. It's very different. It totally is. You can't. And that's the thing, right? We all know this, that we can never say like this is going to be a great night. We can all be like this feels good, but it's you just can never really totally like get it, get it right. You can never predict it. I can never predict it. I can never predict when spirit comes through. But what we can do is try, right, Brad? We can definitely try. All right. So, our friend, the spirit box. And let's see what we can do tonight. And let's see if we can have some good conversations. And just says, have a good night. And it is tough, Amanda. I'm going to be honest. You're right. When we have a really good night, you want it to be every weekend, not you, but us, right? We all want it to be continuous. And we all know it doesn't always work that way. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but that's what we do. We just keep trying, right? So let's turn this on. My name is Greg, and we would love to speak to anybody who wants to come through here tonight. But we only want to speak to spirits of love and light. You have our permission to talk with us. Please use me as a conduit. Your voice can come through here, okay? I do too. How's the volume, folks? Is that good enough? Now, that's interesting. Denise, does that voice sound familiar to you? Female that just came through? May I get a name of everybody who's here with us tonight? I can turn it up. That's cool. I'm going to be honest, man, I'm not hearing it, but I'm glad that you are. Who's talking to us? You got a female that keeps coming through. What's your name, please? Cool. Anyone else hearing them? I'm not myself. Did somebody say Annette's name? Cheater. Sorry, I got a visitor again. You're all up tonight, aren't you? Do you know my cat's name? Can you say it for me, please? So you don't know his name? Sorry, I don't know your name. I don't know your name. Now, Annette heard her name. Is someone trying to reach out to Annette? Well, if you are, let us know whenever you want. You could also turn on a device over here. Is someone trying to reach out to Raymond? If you're trying to reach out to Raymond, can you let us know, please? Can you put something over there or say something on here? I'll definitely get to your grandma. Don't worry.
Oh, precious.
What about something, a person? Can I get the name of who's trying to reach out to Raymond, please? Can you do this for me? You're trying to reach out to Raymond. You're trying to reach out to Raymond. Can you light this up? The green one. The green light. Can you light the green one up, please? Can you light up the green for yes if you're trying to reach out to Raymond? Okay, so I'll just say that Angie wants her to come through. Okay. Good to know. Radio just said had a long week. That is radio. But I did have a long week. Thanks for saying that. No. Just said no again. You don't sound like Angie. But that might just be my mind. Oh. Oh, you heard lovely. Just going through comments, folks. Yep, keep talking. Okay. Hoping my 100-year-old granny made it across peacefully. She passed about a month ago. She collected clogs. Her name is Evelyn. Well, I can tell you that Evelyn did cross. Okay. Let's see if we can reach out to her. I'll do my best for you. Evelyn, I'm trying to reach out. Evelyn, I'm trying to reach out to you on behalf of your granddaughter, Angie. I thought I might have heard something. Evelyn, could you say hello to us, please? Evelyn, Angie just wants to make sure that you have crossed and that you are safe and well. Can you show us in some way? Can you confirm that with her, please? That's football. But before that, a voice said, "I did it." But it wasn't a female voice. Anyone else hear that? Okay, you did hear that. When I asked, can we have confirmation that you passed? A voice said, "I did it." So Evelyn, are you safe? You're good? Evelyn, could you possibly say your granddaughter's name, please? So she can hear your voice?
Cassie.
We got a new word.
What do you say?
Contrition. Contrition is the new word on the obelisk. The act of contrition. Evelyn. Evelyn, do you visit Angie? You go and visit her? Do you come to her in dreams? Evelyn, are you done with us? We don't seem to be hearing a whole lot from you at the moment. All right, Angie, we're going to leave that with you for the moment, okay? I hope you got something out of it. Hey, Barbara. So hard to lose a parent, isn't it? I'll do my very best for you. Ruth, my name is Greg, and I am trying to reach you on behalf of your daughter, Barbara. Video. Can you what was that, folks? That woman, what did she say? Ruth, are you answering us? Okay, is that what you heard? Because that's what I thought I heard too. Well, that's interesting. That's what I thought I heard too. So Evelyn isn't quite done yet. They're still trying to get Ruth to come in. Thank you, Evelyn. I appreciate that. Ruth, are you able to come through for your daughter, Barbara? No. Why not? I can't imagine she isn't, Barbara. I'm sure your mom is with you all the time. It's always hard though, right? Because you want to be able to you want it to be very tangible. But as you know, better than I do, it's not always as tangible as we want it to be. Ruth, can you please say something that would help put your daughter at ease a little bit? I know you would be, but can you be there hearing all of her work that she's doing with her health? Can you make it known that you're there? Can you just let Barbara know that you're going to be there, please? Someone say just something like really fast. I see the light. Anyone else catch that? Anyone else hear that? Yeah, it moved pretty fast. It moved really fast. And I'm not sure that I got that right either, you know.
Okay.
We're getting actually a lot of voices coming through.
All right.
Who else is here? You know, I just have the feeling that Ruth did say something, but there's a lot of stuff coming through at the same time. And no one wants to turn on anything over here for us. Super easy to do. All it takes. A couple of you want to know if we can get a number of how many spirits are here. Let's see what we can do. Can we get a number of how many spirits in this room with me right now, please? Can you give me a number, please? You know, it's funny, Steve, when I thought I heard 9, but I thought I actually heard 90. I'm like, not 90, I hope.
Here.
So is there about nine in here with us right now? Something like, more like 8. All right, now we're just wondering. Can you give us your names? Can we get a roll call of names, please? No? You're not going to give us a roll call of names? What about anyone from this area? I'm in St. Michael. Anyone from the St. Michael area? Yeah, there is. I agree. Hi, Bernice. Honestly, it sounded like a lot of radio tonight, if you ask me. Let's speed it up. We were at 200 as far as the sweep rate. Now we've upped it up to 150. Certainly heard Apple as well. Apple came through at the 100, the fastest, before I went it down. On behalf of Annette, wondering if Edna's here. Edna, can you come through for us, please?
Hello.
Hello. Were you commenting on what Angie bought when you said Apple? Definitely got a hello. More Apple. Maybe it's Steve Jobs. What would you like me to ask? Yeah, I thought I heard that too, actually. What's your Grampy's name? What do you want? Who asked, what do you want? Who are we talking to? I don't even know what that means, Greg. All I know is that he kicked me off of puns, so I don't really know much about him anymore. But so we talked with Evelyn. Bud, are you around? Bud, were you the one talking about apples? Ooh, what's that, huh? Let's find out. Whoop, I just talked over someone. The word name Anita came through. Anyone else hear that? Is your name Anita, or are you looking for Anita? I like the change of energy when we sped up the box. Yeah, you all got Anita as well. I'm trying to reach out to Phil. Your daughter Linda would like us to see if we can reach you. Can you come through for Linda, please? She'd love to hear your voice. Phil, could you come through like on a device over here if you don't want to come through here? Well, we can see if he will. That time I heard Steven. That time I heard it. What Steven are you looking for? As you all can see, I'm zigging and zagging when I'm hearing the names. Even though we're trying to talk about Robert, I heard Steven. So I wanted to kind of follow that up. Is your name Steven? Are you here for Steve Gilbert? It plot thickens. Your brother's name is Robert? Robert, are you here for Annette? Yeah? All right. You all your family members seem to all have the same names tonight. Because then we have this. We have a brother named Robert. I have a roommate named Robert. Then your other brother, Steven. So, Steven, if you're related to somebody here, could you say their name, please? Oh, for God's sake. Robert, can you say who you're here for, please? Just looking at comments. Whoever was in Jill's selfie, can you identify yourself for her, please? Ooh. Two new words on the obelisk: had, H-A-D, and older, O-L-D-E-R. But who is in Jill's selfie? Can you say your name, please? You heard Linda? I was hearing a whole lot myself, but that doesn't mean anything. I feel like we're getting better responses when we sped up the box, so. Anybody else have anything you want to say to us? I mean, say whatever you want. We're here for you. Now the obelisk has the letter V. Is V any significance for us? Weird selfie. Is this for Jill? I'd like to know who was in her picture. When I asked before, I thought I got a name, but I couldn't hear it. It was a female that was talking, actually. Were you in Jill's picture?
No.
All right. Anybody here need help crossing over? Not getting anyone saying yeah. I'll ask again. Do you want to cross over? Do you need help? Anybody have anything that they'd like to say to close out? What you got? Spirits, are you all good? I mean, are you like in a good place? I thought I heard a man say I want to cross. Anyone else get that? The gentleman who wants to cross. I'm opening up some light for you. From that light is going to be a stream that comes out, and you follow that stream to the light. Okay? Is learning. I understand. You just cross through it. You understand? There'll be somebody there to help guide you onward. Did you cross? It feels like you did. I thought I heard a yeah. I don't know. I don't know if anyone heard it. Good. Well, you're welcome. Well, I heard see you soon. I hope not. But unless you meant visiting me from here. Let's close the session down. You have become chatty. I love it. It's when I up the sleep rate. Yeah, I heard that. All right. All right. We are going to shut down the session. I'm going to shut it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. That wasn't so bad. Now, before I start losing you all in droves, let's close the session. And close the session down. Thank you so much for communicating with us tonight. This session is closed. You are no longer allowed to communicate with us unless you are a loved one or a friend to us. If you are a spirit that had just been coming through to take part in this. We will reopen the session again. You can come back anytime you want during those periods of time to talk to us. The session is closed. Annette, you're right. We didn't get much radio when we sped it up, so that's good. I haven't done it that fast in a while, but I thought we did. I thought it was very good, and it was cool, wasn't it? I'm glad you got something out of it. I think you did. And once again, folks, as a reminder to everybody, first of all, I am going to be on this Thursday on The Calling, The Forgotten Files with Shannon Rogers and Jennifer Lee. That's going to be really cool. I am really, really, really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a great program. And I think that we're going to have a good time talking about a lot of stuff. So please, if you can, their Facebook page is called The Calling, The Forgotten Files Podcast. Please go there and like it. And please go there and, listen to it. And then they just, I think I'm the third episode. So there's 2 before that you could check out. Also, they're going to have a lot more. They're really excited about it. And it was really good. And we had on today on the radio show, we had on Jennifer, and she did 1 question readings, and she was great. So if you have a chance, we're going to have her on again, obviously, if she wants. Next week, we're going to have on my friend Daniel Myers. Dan Myers to me. He wrote a book, Alejandra Rising. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be, I'm going to really kind of talk about. I'm going to really need to talk about the the idea of being able to follow one's dream, and that's what happened there, and he did that, and it was really cool. So that's going to be next week. That's a week from tonight, so please check that out. If I am on Tuesday, and like I said earlier, the Tuesdays I tend to kind of throw out much quicker because there's always so much stuff going on. If I can do experimental sessions on Tuesday, we're gonna try for Miss Borden. We'll see what we can do with that. If I don't end up doing it, because I'm working on some other stuff here. So thank you for your patience on that. I do appreciate that. Yes, they are on Facebook and on YouTube. So definitely check it out. I need the sessions because I'm too afraid to do it on my own. That's just healthy respect, I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, especially because you want to be careful, and I definitely appreciate that. Thank you, Jill, for doing that. Really, really cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. We're doing this all together, right? So trying to think of anything else that I need to let you all know about. If you need to reach out to me, please do so. If you don't already, you can send me a friend request if you like. You can also follow me on MN Ghostbox. And we will definitely, go and do more. So yes, let me figure out Tuesday, but otherwise the goal is at very least to make sure we're doing the Sundays. And if anyone's up for it, maybe depending on what we're all doing on Christmas, because Christmas is a Sunday this year, maybe we do a Spirit Box session on Sunday, Christmas, December 25th. So that being said, I'm going to call it a night. Everyone, thank you so very much for joining. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions, reach out, and I will talk to you all later. If I don't see you Tuesday, have a good week and take care, everyone. Good night.